Hi everyone, it is Kawada Mundi, and I'm going to be explaining how to upload your VTuber onto VTube Studios and so on. I have recorded a video and basically just uploading your new model onto VTube Studios, going through parameters really quick so you guys can understand how to adjust parameters, and then also quickly going over how to put your toggles on. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to VTube Studios, and I always just right click on VTube Studios itself. I go down to browse local files, and within that you're going to be able to access your VTube Studio data, streaming assets, and then you're going to go down to live 2D models. This is going to show every single model that's within your VTube Studios. So whether or not, all the models that come with the application, as well as any that you've already added, if you have added any. So I'm just gonna, well, I'm compressing this just so I have it saved later, but I'm going to, this is an updated model, so I have to delete the previous one so I don't get confused, and then I'm going to add this, and I'm just going to bring that file completely over. Hopefully you just have the file that has your model name underscore VTS. It's very important because, as you can see, all of those files say underscore VTS on them. After we launch VTube Studios, so here you can see my model, and I am going to now click on the new model that we have uploaded, and I always press auto setup parameters. The model isn't going to have as full of movement as you would like it to, and it may not even have all the parameters set up, but that is why I'm just going to briefly go over how to change some of your parameters. Now, I'm not going to get into any of the things on the first page. I'm not going to get into advanced lip sync. I know that there's plenty of videos out there. I won't get into the second settings page either. This is mainly just in terms of your camera or any visual effects stuff, which I do have a video about already. We're going to go onto the model settings tab, and what we're going to do is ignore what I just did here. We're going to go down, and this is the tab that has all of your parameters on it, and this is where you can edit them manually. I always go just from the bottom and work my way up. Body Z rotation is when you have lean on your body, and the maximum input you can have is 30. Now, I always recommend to have these at equal values. So if you're going to do 25, then do negative 25 and only mess with the in, never mess with the out. For body Y, you can do the same. Now, it doesn't have to go down to 25. I'm just doing that as an example. I like my body movements to be a little less range than my head movements, because I like the head to just have a little bit more to it. Body X rotation is going back and forth on the x-axis. Y-axis is up and down. Face lean rotation is the same as the body lean. Your body leans because your face leans. So you can see here, I'm making that that input even lower to 20 and negative 20. Face up down is the same as body. Your face going up and down. Face left right rotation is your x-axis once again. Smoothing does kind of help a little bit. If it's all the way at 0, your model, you'll find, can be a little jittery. I honestly recommend messing with some of these settings and just seeing what they can do. I mean, you can always just re-input your model if you wanted to, or you can just reset the parameters, honestly. Mouth open is just having your mouth wide open. Mouth smile is the parameter it takes to track your smiling. Now the brow form is whether or not you can like kind of look a little angry or a little like, you know. This is one of the few where I would actually recommend, instead of having it at a complete 0, like the N being on top 1, I change it to 0.2 or 0.3 because, at least for me, my camera has a hard time tracking my eyebrows. So this gives it that little bit to help track them. But to each your own. IY is just your iris moving up and down, just like IX is your iris moving back and forth. Honestly, a lot of the eye parameters you probably aren't going to want to mess with. And as you can see, the model has the tendency on when she's kind of moving like left to right to kind of float around. So that's in our movement configuration. You can just deactivate that. And now the model is staying right in place where she needs to be. We're going over to the last settings tab. And this is where you're going to get your toggles. So normally you're going to see in this little tab here, your expression should always typically be at the top if the person who rigged the file put them there. Now I know I'm moving a little quick here, but you basically just put set expression, create new expression. You're going to find your expression, you're going to put it all the way to 1 normally, and then you're going to label that and you're going to click save. There's a lot of expressions here, so that's why I'm kind of moving through it a little bit quickly. You can see she's got a lot of different outfit toggles, but this still is going to work the same on between if you have an outfit toggle or if you have like a different expression. As you can see here, same exact process for the expression. Now, if it's an animation, it has a different tab under it. You wouldn't have to go through this process. The animation should already be saved under your model file. So when you go and you actually bind your hotkeys to these toggles, as you can see, we're going to do hotkey action. And it has all of these different settings, but we're going to do set/unset expression. And we're going to, I'm just going to do these outfits that are the new updated outfits. So you're going to want to probably name your toggle so that way later if you need to edit anything, you can find it easier. And I always combine Alt with a number. So Alt 1, and as we can see, the model outfit has changed to her Organization 13 outfit. And to set it off, we're just going to Alt 1 again, and it should go back to her normal outfit. So now we're going to do the same with the second toggle, which we will make into the Sora Halloween Town outfit. And again, you want to label it. That way it's just easier. VTube stuff is so much easier when you just label everything. So I'm going to bind it to Alt and then the number 2. And there we go. And now we're going to bind our last one. So with this expression, I am going to show you guys that you can kind of see a little bit of that transition when we change from normal outfit to the third outfit, so, or all of them, and it kind of looks like she's a little nude under there, and we don't want her to get in trouble when she's changing her outfits, possibly on camera. So we're just going to go down. You can also hotkey like your hands instead of no, by the way, sorry, that's what that's about. But I'm gonna go after fade for a second. I'm just gonna put 0.1, so it's pretty instant between the shifting of the two rather than fading. And that's pretty much the very simple form of going through parameters manually and all that stuff and adding toggles in there. There's a lot of other things that you can do with VTube Studios, like adding items and scenes and getting backgrounds and all that stuff. But for now, if you're uploading your first model and you need general basics of how to upload and how to put in toggles, there you go. Thank you for watching.